Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Actually, I was planning to film this video like a freaking week ago, but still was waiting to Christmas, New Year, to come and join us so I can make a correct video at the correct time for a correct kind of people, because probably the kind of people who are watching this video right now, or like freaking year or 2 years, 3 years later after this video was released, are probably the ones who are watching this video. I mean, these people are, like entering the room because it's Christmas, it's the relatives at home. I'm sorry. Look, 2023 and 2024 are the same for people who say that they are gonna change, but different for the people who say that it is the same year, basically. Like, the logic is reverse. The insane thing is that the logic is reverse, basically, because the people who say that the year is gonna be different, there might be some exceptional people, exceptions, who actually gonna change themselves and actually gonna start doing something, doing more mistakes and more mistakes and learn better. But I know very few people. In fact, I don't know anyone who is like that. I know people who are at the present moment, right now, doing the correct things and are gonna continue doing them the next year, because I don't give a damn about what time it is, what month it is, what year it is. Like, the thing is, I believe that I am a 1%, alhamdulillah. And I believe that, let's look deep in the roots of the problem. Why people even pretend that they are gonna change themselves? The reason is that because they are in a circle of like-minded people. They look at each other and they see their parents, their cousins, their friends, their loved ones who are saying, oh, the next year I'm gonna change myself. I'm gonna learn French, Spanish. I'm gonna start a business. I'm gonna start a side hustle. I'm gonna run a marathon. I'm gonna do something different next year. I'm gonna do something I'm gonna be proud of next year, right? And they sit around the circle of this kind of people, and they get inspired, they get motivated, the inspiration sparks up, and they're like, damn, I want to learn French next year also. I want to learn Spanish next year also. I want to run marathon next year also. I want to start a side hustle and business next year also. I want to stop working for somebody else, right? I want to change myself. I want to start a YouTube channel next year. I want to do all these things. And what happens is that they see these people not actually changing themselves. And even if the next year, the year after, when they came together and they see these people who actually maybe change themselves. Maybe this dude sitting in that chair said that he's gonna learn French and actually learn like freaking 100 words, and maybe can speak a little bit of French now. The problem is that these people sit around, this kind of people who are hyper motivated for like freaking couple of hours, right? They don't realize and understand the fact that they can sit around these kind of people for years. They can have this kind of friends and circle of this kind of friends, like-minded people, for years and even centuries. If they're gonna live it centuries, right? All of us here, probably people who are watching this video, I hope that, are probably the ones who are, say, maybe, like, there are probably two categories of people here. The people who say and do. Maybe a little, maybe less than they say, maybe more than they say, I don't care. But there are a second kind of people who don't say anything but still do something different, right? And this is not really important as soon as you do freaking something. Look at these people who are not doing anything, and in front of their eyes, how to say that, in comparison with them you are doing better, but we don't really care about people stuck in the same place, right? So what I want to say is that these people can be in a circle of these kind of people for years and maybe even actually change themselves, because this is exactly what is happening in the circle of 1%. The people from 1%, they go to Instagram, they see other people making money, training, like saying quotes, reading books, traveling, changing their mindset, like trying some kind of shit which is gonna change their life forever, like maybe doing 1000 push-ups in a row, like all this crazy shit. That they go to social media, they see another crazy people like them. They go to Instagram, they see people similar to them. They go to a freaking messaging app, and all the people they message with is the people who are doing like a crazy shit ever can humanly possibly be done, right? And then what happens is that they start to do something, maybe 10 push-ups a day or something like that, and over an extended period of time, because consistency compounds, they look at themselves and they look at their back and they see themselves getting inspired from these people again. But people say that motivation is not real, but I believe that at the beginning of your journey, you need some kind of inspiration. You need someone to guide you. You need someone to inspire you. You need someone who's gonna, how to say that, who is gonna turn your head towards light in the end of the tunnel. You need to see someone who actually succeeded. It doesn't matter, it might be on social media, or even better if you're gonna see them in the real world and maybe even talk to them in the real world, right? You and I probably got inspired from somebody else who got succeeded, who got successful in this world, financially, physically, mentally, probably. Like I have in my personal life, I haven't seen yet somebody who is doing something different and they accidentally joined the 1% team. There are very few people who I know. In fact, I don't know anybody. Alhamdulillah. In fact, I don't know anybody who is like a freaking Rockefeller, living in a poor conditions, and because of these poor conditions, he's starting his side hustle and business and like start to work on himself. Maybe it's because I don't have this kind of people around me. Maybe all the people around me who are working on themselves is the people who got inspired from these people on the internet. They see somebody driving a Lamborghini and something sparks in their mind. God opens their eyes that they can be both Muslim and righteous and be rich. It is what it is. I want to be like one of these people. I want to be rich and successful. And I got inspired from this kind of people. But I keep constantly working towards that. And probably one of the reasons is that because I get constantly reminded about that. These people sit around this circle for like freaking like one dinner and they just forget about anything they have talked about, right? 2024, even if I don't give a damn, like personally, it might apply the same for you, bro. Like even if like think about it, even if it would have been 2025, 2026, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, like even if I would have born in a freaking 20th century, and the next year coming it would have been like freaking 9045 or 9061, I don't give a damn. Like I don't give a damn about it. I worked hard and like I tried. I made mistakes. I fixed myself. Sometimes I break through and God gave me a lot of wells. Sometimes He restricted my wells and I made $0. I will continue this. I will continue the same grind until I die. It's like same with praying to God. You're not gonna pray 1 year and stop praying next year, right? You are gonna pray to God since you opened your eyes. It might be a different age for a lot of us. Like for some of us, it's like freaking 40, 35. For some of us, like 6, 9 years. For personally, for me, it was like 13 years. When I was 13 years old, you are not gonna say, oh, I prayed this year, next year I'm not gonna pray, or like anything like that, right? The reverse is true. You will try next year to be even better than the previous. It's same applies for like wells, finance, physics, muscles and things like that. um, Same applies for them. This year, my record is 100 push-ups. Next year, I'm gonna achieve 1,000 push-ups in a row, right? Inshallah. This year, I made this amount of money. Next year, I'm gonna 10x this result, inshallah. Yeah, this is it. May Allah help you to get to the point in life which you even never dreamed of achieving. Peace.